Welcome to our 25th online learning. This presentation is prepared by foreign teachers in Pratom Suksa 6, Anuban Chudbury School. This video recording is for educational purposes only. So welcome everybody. Right now I can see that there are 21 students still, but since it's already time and we don't want to end up very late, so we will start on time and then hopefully we can finish on time also. Yeah, I would like to remind everybody, if your name is Putisan, please do not write something on the screen. Putisan, can you change? Oh yeah, thank you. I'm requesting everybody, if your name is still in Pasatay, please change it into English and please turn on your camera. So once again, my name is Teacher Edward and I am your speaker for this afternoon. If you can still remember our lesson last Monday, can you still remember? We discussed about anybody? Nataya, what did we study last time? We study about? Yes, wait, I cannot hear you. I'm sorry. Last time we study about the use
and mineral.
Yes, the uses of rocks and minerals in our daily lives, right? So yeah, thank you. And now we are now going to proceed to our topic. It is a brand new topic. Okay, so this is our topic last time. We identify some of the uses of rocks and minerals at home. Okay, and I think you can still remember, like the calcium. Calcium is a mineral that we use in our toothpaste, and calcium is also used in making chalk. There are ores like metal ores, copper ores that we use to make different metals. Okay, so those are very important that we use every day. Okay, so here are the list of the vocabulary words that we study last time. Dental tools, pottery, construction, pipes, cosmetics, silica, and clay. So our topic for this afternoon, as what I have mentioned earlier, that it is a brand new topic. It's entitled fossils. Okay, there's a lot of things, interesting things that we are going to study about fossils. So first, we're going to answer, what are fossils? What do fossils tell us? And what is the importance of fossils? Why do we need to study fossils? Hopefully, we can answer all these questions in our lesson this afternoon. Oh, sorry, I didn't ask you if you can hear me all right. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, great,
Yes.
perfect. So for our warm-up, we are going to play this video. We're going to play this video. Share sound, okay? And please turn off your mic while we are going to listen to this video.
When life leaves us, when they die, our souls may form in their sight, give us info, how they lived, oh. Some easy identified, like our plants, animals, that's why they help us tell how life was then. When evidence is in the floor, our souls deep in life, before we dig them out, we dig them out. Fossil records we study, the kinds of thing once were living, they help us tell how life was then. We can work out how they lived, learn about all life ancient, and now they're forming fossils. Animals that leave the bones, the sediments that turn to stone. Fossils. cats spawn. 9 years after they're gone, gone, gone. Fossils form like a statue, not all lucky to capture. They may rot away after decay. High conditions may bury fossilize its preserving record of the past. A mold and cast the remains of once living, and sometimes from ones extinct. And now they're forming fossils. Fossils. Animals die, leave the bones, the sediments then turn to stone. Fossils. Fossils. Skeleton gone down a mold, the minerals still cast a spawn. 9 years after they're gone, gone, gone. Molded a bone, footprints or burrows. Insects caught in amber, not moving. Petrified God, replaced organ parts. Carbon stains taking carbonization. Footprints found, maybe how feet beating. How they walk, maybe 2 or 4 limbs. Did they hurt? Maybe they stampeded. Found in mines, quarries, even riverbeds. Fossils. Fossils. Animals die, leave the bones, the sediments then turn to stone. Fossils. Fossils. Skeleton gone down a mold, the minerals still cast spawn. Fossils. Fossils. Animals die, leave the bones, the sediments then turn to stone. Fossils. Fossils. Skeleton gone down a mold, the minerals still cast spawn. Footprints found, maybe how feet beating. How they walk, maybe 2 or 4 limbs. Did they hurt? Maybe they stampeded. Found in mines, quarries, even riverbeds. Fossils found years after they're gone, gone, gone. Fossils found years after they're gone, gone, gone.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the song. What are the new words that you have listened to from that song?
Fossils.
Fossils, yeah, of course. What else? Yeah. About the plants and animals who died long time ago. Yeah. What else? I think there's a lot of things mentioned there. There's an amber also, which will be part of our discussion this afternoon. Well, we will study more about those fossils. And for a start, let's start with the vocabulary words. These are the words that might be new to you this afternoon. So I will read all these words first, then you're going to repeat after I will read them all together. Number 1, fossils. Number 2, history. Number 3, relative. Number 4, actual. Number 5, ancient. Number 6, body fossils. Number 7, trace fossils. And number 8 is alteration. Now is your time to read. Okay, I want you to read all together at the same time. Number 1, go.
Fossils.
I can hear only one student. I want all of you. There are 34 students here. So there should be like 34 students that I should hear. Number 1, fossils, go.
Fossils.
Fossils.
Number 2.
History.
Okay, history. Number 3.
Relative.
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 Okay. Not relative. Relative is wrong. It should be relative. Number 4.
Actual.
Okay. Number 5.
Ancient.
Okay. Number 6.
Body.
Number 7.
Trace.
Number 8.
Alteration.
Okay, thank you. Boys and girls, you can turn up your microphone now. Okay, good job. Now let's study them one by one. Fossils basically are the remains or impressions of a prehistoric organism preserved in a petrified form as a mold or cast in a rock. So here, what can you see here? What animal do you think you can, is this here?
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur? Okay. How many animals you can see here?
Maybe 2.
Yeah, there should be, yeah, probably 2 because of the bones, or especially in this spinal cord, right? Now, what do you think is happening with these 2 animals? Is it like a baby and a mother, or is it like one animal trying to eat another one? What do you think? Huh?
Fighting.
Fighting. Okay, they might be fighting because something right here we cannot see clearly, right? What is happening? So we can study these fossils and we will know the history of this bones, what happened to them, what is the cause of death, and all the important information. Okay, so fossils are very important. The second word here is history. Can you tell me, just by looking at this, what past events happened here in this picture? What is this?
Neil Armstrong at the moon.
Okay, it was Neil Armstrong. It is the first time when a man named Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon, right? Do you know when did it happen? When did it happen? No? So maybe you can study that. That will be your homework. When did Neil Armstrong first set foot on the moon? Okay, so that is just the history. Okay, that is a history. Next one here is relative. Now I want to ask you, the meaning of relative is compared to each other. Which one is heavier? Chuntira, 1 kilogram of iron or 1 kilogram of cotton?
It is same.
Yes, it's basically the same because it says here 1 kilogram iron and 1 kilogram also of cotton. So they're the same. Thank you. So it means like compared to each other, what is this relative weight? Okay. So the next one here is actual. So it is an adjective that means existing in fact, typically as constructed with what was intended, expected, or believed. So Sir Isaac Newton had this law of gravitation, or law of gravitation, and it actually means that when Teacher Edward will jump off from a building, I will basically go down, right? I will not fly going up. Instead, because of the gravity, I will actually fall down to the ground. Okay? So that is actual. It is an existing fact. Okay? So the next word here is the word ancient. Can you tell me what is this building used for long time ago? Can you tell me? We know that the meaning of ancient is having existed long time ago. But what is this? What picture is this? It is a picture. Is it a mall, a hotel, or whatever? What is this? Any idea? It is a Colosseum, and this is the place where the Romans will let the people fight. It's not a fight like Muay Thai. It's not like a boxing, but people are having a sword and they will kill each other. They will kill each other there in this Colosseum. So it's an ancient, we can have ancient medicine or ancient plants, ancient animals, ancient, there's a lot of things ancient, you know, ancient can be like ancient animals. What are the ancient animals? Like dinosaur, yeah, Titanoboa. So those are ancient animals. Now, we also have like ancient folklores, like people believe long time ago. Okay, so that was passed from our parents or our grandparents until to our mother. So those are ancient story. Okay, the next word here is body fossils. Okay, this is actually a very big rock, but here in this picture it looks small, but this animal is actually big. Body fossils are actual part of an organism. Actual part of an organism. It can be the head, okay, the head of a dinosaur, the bone of a dinosaur, okay. Actual part of an body of the organism, unaltered or altered bones, shells of the leaf or leaf prints. Those are body fossils. We also have trace fossils. Trace fossils is different from body fossils. Trace fossils, it's you cannot see the bone, but here we can see that there are tracks, burrows. Okay, it means that there is an evidence of life. We just studying this fossil or trace fossil. What can you say? What can you say about this picture? Nataya? What is this? What animal is this?
Dinosaur. A footprint of
Yeah.
it.
It's a dinosaur. It's a big chicken. So you can conclude, yeah, a dinosaur is a big chicken. And scientists today can actually, what is this? With just looking at this trace fossil, they can actually identify how tall the animal is, how big, what do they eat, and all of that. How are they walking? Maybe they are walking like four. What is this? By their feet? Are they bipedal or are they walking by four? Something like that. So they are going to study all of these traits, and then eventually they will get the information that they wanted. The next one is alteration. Alteration means to change something, the action or process of altering or being altered or changed. So when you change something, it means you are altering something. For example, Dunraporn will buy a pants, and this pants is very big to her or probably very long. So she will go to the tailor shop and then she will try to alter the pants so that it will fit to her. So you're going to cut the pants and it will have the process of alteration. Okay, I think that's the last word. Now let's proceed to our quiz time. Okay, so basically you need to unscramble the words here, and then you can find the words in the box right here. So I will give you the clue. Number one here is trace fossil. So trace fossil, I will find the trace fossil here. Where's the trace fossil? Trace. Can you find the trace fossil here? Oh. Okay. There should be like two words. We have the trace and we have fossils also.
Teacher, I found trace.
Okay, go and help me find the word trace. There's another, yeah, You find the word, yeah, thank you for the trace, and the fossil is here. Okay, trace fossils. Okay, there are, I think there are 3 words of fossils here. So I just found the hardest one. Okay, now let's proceed to the next word. What is this word here? Can you guess? Can you tell me what this is? Anybody? When Don Rapon will go to the mall because the pants is very long, what is that? And he will go to the tailor shop to make it shorter because it's very long. What is the word that we're looking for here? The word is, it starts with letter A. A and L. Come on.
Alteration.
Very good. Alteration. Alteration. Who can find it in the word search box? Can anybody find the word? Please find it, please. Yes, Pirapong, go ahead. Okay, where's the alterate? Okay, very good. Thank you, Pirapong. The next, let's go to the next word, number 3 here. What is the answer for number 3?
Fossils.
Yes, fossils. Very good. So can find the next word here, fossils.
I
Okay, go. Okay, very good. Thank you. So while you are completing that, Nataya, let's proceed to number 4 word. What is the 4th word here? What is the 4th word here? Thank you, Nataya. What is the 4th word?
History.
History. Correct, history. So can you help me find the word history here? Okay, Pirapong again. Go ahead. Okay, there, very good. Good job. Now let's proceed to number 5. What is the answer here for number 5? UTLAAC. Okay, Napichaya?
Actual.
Actual, very good. What is the, or can you find the word actual here in the word search? Yes, Napichaya, can you find it? Anybody who can help? Okay, there, very good. Good job. Good job. Now let's proceed to the next word. This one is very easy. What is the answer here?
ancient.
Ancient. Okay, thank you, Nataya. Who can find the word ancient here in the word search? Oh, Pirapong again. Wow, the eyes of Pirapong is like the eye of a tiger or an eye of an eagle. Go, Pirapong. The eye of Pirapong. The powerful eyes of Pirapong can see, no, very quickly. Ancient. Okay. Okay, so it's right beside the word fossils. Thank you. So while Pirapong is doing that, may I ask some of the students to answer the next word here? What do you think is the correct answer here? Anybody who can find what is the meaning of this? Oh, I mean, what?
Fossils.
Yes, it's
Body
the
fossil.
Body fossils, very good. Body fossils, who can find a body fossils here? There should be like 2 words also. We have body and we have fossils too. Okay, we have the body and we have fossils too. Anataya or yeah? What about the others? Do I have only few students here? What about the others? Come on. Yes, Jirayu? Can you, Nataya find body and Jirayu find fossils? Okay. Let's wait for them. Okay, Nataya found the word body already. What about the next word here, fossils? Yeah, as what I have told you, there are 3 words. There are 3 fossils in this. Oh, there, very good. Jirayu found it already. Very good, good job, Jirayu. Now let's proceed to the last word. What is this last word here?
Relative.
Relative. Relative is the correct answer. Okay, can you find the word relative here? So Pakrit, go. Okay, relative is there. It's there in the, okay. Okay, good job, good job. So Pakrit, do not delete that. Okay, thank you everybody for supporting, for cooperating in our lesson for for our word quiz today. Now let's proceed to our lesson about fossils. But before that, let's watch this very informative video from where is this coming from? Yeah, I think this is this is a video. It's a National Geographic. It's coming from National Geographic. It's very informative. It talks about fossils. Okay, so let's play this.
Like buried treasure, they lie hidden from sight. Echoes of an ancient past, they whisper secrets and tell tales once lost to time. Fossils are remnants or impressions of ancient organisms that are naturally preserved in stone. While there are hundreds of fossil types, they are often grouped into 2 major categories: body fossils, which are the preserved remains of plants and animals, and trace fossils, which are records of an animal's behavior, such as footprints. Together, they form the fossil record, a primary account that tells the story of life on Earth through stone. Fossilization, or the process of preserving organisms in stone, can occur in countless ways. These methods are largely grouped depending on whether the organisms are altered during the fossilization process. Fossilization that does not alter a specimen can help to preserve its original form and texture. Among many methods, this group includes organisms that have been frozen, preserved in tar pits, and mummified. One special case involves trapping organisms, oftentimes insects, in amber. This process begins when an organism is covered in tree sap. The sap, or resin, forms a protective seal around the entrapped organism. Over time, the soft resin hardens and turns into amber, with the organism suspended within. This process creates a biologically inert tomb for the organism, allowing its soft tissues to be remarkably preserved. Other fossilization methods change the specimen as it is being preserved. For instance, carbonization transforms soft tissues into thin black films of carbon. In fact, countless layers of carbonized plant material create a well-known fossil fuel, coal. But one of the most common types of fossilization that changes a specimen is called permineralization. Permineralization begins when minerals from water or the ground enter the pores of dead plant or animal material. Over time, the minerals attach themselves, clinging onto cellular walls and building a crystalline network in the empty cavities. This mineralization hardens the bone and turns it into stone, thereby preserving its original structure in fossil form. When conditions are right, fossilization can preserve crucial information about an organism. Permineralized wood often contains enough information to identify its tree genus and sometimes its species. Insects encased in amber have been so well preserved that their genetic material was extracted and partially sequenced. And footprints left behind by ancient hominins help paint a picture of what life was like for early human ancestors millions of years ago. With every fossil uncovered, the planet's ancient past becomes clearer, helping shape our understanding of our world today.
All right, so it's a very nice video about the the fossils. Basically, there are two types of fossils. We can categorize them into two. The first one here is the body fossils. It means these are the parts of an animal. The parts of an animal, the bones, the head, or whatever. These are bones, of animals that or plants that lived long time ago, like these shells, the bone of a dinosaur. What about this? What can you see in this picture? The white one. What can you see? Anybody can share their ideas about this picture here? What about this? Anybody? Can you tell me what are the things that we can see here?
Like a
I'm sorry, can you say it again?
flower or some plants.
Yeah, it is a plant. It might be a very nice, look at this, it's a very nice leaf, no? And yeah, we can learn like what plant is this, or maybe it is already extinct. See, we can actually study like, okay, this rock is this plant, for example, is no longer found here today. It means it's already extinct. So you're going to start to study, dig deeper. What is the name of this plant? Where did they live? And all of that. And you will gain a lot of information just by studying these fossils. Not only that, there is also what we call the trace fossils. This one here is, what can you see here? These are footprints, right? These here are the footprints. Okay, and what about this? This is the coprolite. What is the coprolite again? I think I already showed you. What is this? Coprolite. What is coprolite? Anybody can remember what is a coprolite? Hello? Hello, 6/1. Come on. Let's start here with footprints. What animal do you think is the one that has this kind of footprints? What animal? Any idea, Jirayu? Footprint of a chicken?
Look like a duck.
Oh yeah, it might be a duck. Yeah. So there's a chance that it might be a chicken or it might be a baby dinosaur. Yeah. So scientists can actually study how tall, how big these animals are, how quick they walk or run or something like that, just by studying their footprints. The second one here is the coprolite. What is the coprolite? I think I showed you earlier. These are the poop of a dinosaur. Okay, the poop of a dinosaur. I think I can show you. I can search in the internet so that you will know. We can see a lot of pictures about coprolite. Coprolite. Okay. Okay, so this is actually a poop of a dinosaur. Okay, I'll just show you this picture. Okay, so this is a feces or animal poop that lives a million years ago. Okay, we call it coprolite. So that is the coprolite, and let's study here how much does coprolite worth? How much is a coprolite worth? So let's see. A coprolite. Can you see my screen? The one I'm searching in the internet. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So
Yes.
how much is this? This is like 10,000 US dollars. How much is 10,000 US dollars in Thai baht?
Around 300,000.
3 million.
Yeah, it's depends on the what is this? Money exchange, right? But it is roughly maybe 300,000 to 350,000,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, something like
Around
that.
that.
So it's very expensive. See? Wow, if you can see the poop of a dinosaur. Yeah, you will have you will become very rich. If I can see a coprolite, I will stop teaching you and I will become very rich because of the poop of the dinosaur, because of the coprolite. And this one right here are the burrows. It means like it is the place where shells or any other animals dig so that they can, it serves as their shelter. It might be considered trace fossils too. All right. So another preservation methods of the body fossils, we can study this here. The first one is unaltered mummification. Do you know what is mummification?
Yeah.
Yeah. What country use mummification? Can you tell me? I think we watched this in the movie about horror movies about the return of the mummy or the mummy's return. So what country they have this? I'm sorry.
Egypt.
Yes, correct. In Egypt, right? So what do they do here in Egypt? They're in Egypt so that they can have the mummy. They will cover the entire body of a deceased person with cloth, right? They're going to cover from head down to the toe. All parts of the body will be covered until it will be, and they're going to put it on a coffin. And the second one here is refrigeration. What do you think happened here? What do you think happened here in refrigeration? This right here is they call this guy Utzi. Utzi. Okay. So what do you think happened to Utzi here?
Look like a staff.
What?
Maybe he got staff.
He got stabbed, or yeah? This right here is a man who died long time ago. If you search in the internet, you can see that. Let's search so that you will not say, Teacher Edward is like not, what is this? Teacher Edward is saying wrong things. So let's just search in the internet. So Utzi. There. Utzi the Iceman. Okay, so Utzi the Iceman is the natural mummy of a man who lived 3,400. See how old is Utzi? 3,000 and 3100 BC, discovered in 1991 in Otzal Alps. That's why they call it Utzi, because it's found in Otzal Alps. So that is Utzi. They think that this man actually there's an arrowhead embedded in his left shoulder, so it might be like somebody shoot or what is this, use an arrow, yeah, to kill him. So that is the Utzi. And now the body of Utzi is still intact. Like you can still see the skin here. You can still see the skin. The organs inside the body are still contact. So we call this process refrigeration. Okay, because you know, refrigerated, it means very cold. Okay, so we have mummified here and we have refrigeration. That's only two. There's another one here. This is altered permineralization. Maybe we're going to study deeper about these things next week, because I think it's too much for us to handle all of this in one setting. So this is like the minerals from rocks and soil will go into the holes of this, and it will be filled with minerals, so it will retain the shape of the fossil. The next one here is the replacement. It's the replacement of the tissue with minerals, like the one that you can see here in this picture. We also have an altered carbonization. We can see here, like what leaf is this? What plant or what tree is this? The first one.
Maple tree.
Yes, a maple tree, right? That's a symbol in Canada. Yeah. So this what happened here is that the tissue material is decomposed or reduced to a film or carbon. So we can see only like the mark, but the real object, like the real leaf, is already decomposed. Okay, that's why we can see only a film of carbon. What about this second picture? What do you think this animal is? Is this an animal or plant? It should be an animal, right? What animal is this? Some say it's a crab, but the body doesn't fit with the crab. A lobster? Maybe a lobster, but we cannot be sure, right? We cannot be sure because it's just a film or a film of carbon only. So those are the different fossil preservation that fossils that we can see right now. So basically, what happens here is that for example, there is a rock. Okay, wow, my rock is very beautiful, and I will draw here a fish. Okay, so this is the fish. Oh, my fish is okay there. So this is the fish, and okay, so this is a rock. This is a rock right here. So I'll just cover it because this is the rock. Okay, so I'll just write something. Okay, 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 right, good. So there. So what happened here is that when there is an erosion, listen everybody, when there is an erosion, what will happen? This part will be eroded, right? This part will be eroded. See, this part will be eroded after, let's say, after 50 years. And then after 100 years, it will be eroded again. Okay, it will be eroded until such time that we will be able to see the fish. Okay, we can be able to see the fish from the we can see the fossil of the fish that was left behind. So the remain of the fish will be seen or let's say that this is a megalodon, the fossil of a megalodon. So we can see it here. Wow, after hundreds of years or millions of years, we can now see that the fish is there intact because of weathering and erosion also. Okay, so I hope that illustration helped you explain something about fossils. Now, if you want to, please open your books on page 100. What page is this? 108. Am I right? Page 108. Can you check your book, please? Okay. So I want you to highlight some of the words here. Is it? Am I correct? Page 108? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So we have here sedimentary rocks, and the layers of sedimentary rocks may contain fossils, but not all. Okay, not all sedimentary rocks contain fossils. Okay, and these fossils refer to the remains of ancient plants and animals. Highlight that too. It might be a leaf, it might be a plant. Okay, leaf patterns of ancient plants, or footprints of ancient animals. So these are the words that you need, or the sentences or words that you need to highlight. Okay, now okay, so this is what I just explained, or I just do on my illustration. We can see fossils when the top layer of a sedimentary rock above them will erode away. So the fossils will be seen if the top part, or the top part of the layer will erode away. So the rocks will be undergo weathering and erosion on top of it. Then we can now see the fossils. So what does fossil tell us? It tells us the plants and animals that lived long time ago. For example, I will show you a picture here. I hope you're done highlighting everything. I will show you a picture of a place in the Philippines. We called it Chocolate Hills. Chocolate Hills. Look at this. This is the famous, a very popular place in the Philippines. We called it Chocolate Hills in Bohol. And you can see that there's a lot of hills here. Now, some people say that they saw shells on top of these hills. What is the meaning of that? There are shells, and let's say a turtle shell or seashells, they can see on top of these hills. What is the meaning of that, Parinia? What is the meaning of that if there are some fossils of sea creatures we can find? What is the meaning of that?
I don't know.
What about Nataya? What do you think? Oh, Nataya, go.
Maybe here in the past, like a sea, or ocean.
Okay, so there's a big probability that right, Jirayu, right, that this place might be covered in the ocean or water long time ago, because there are some bones of or fossils here. Or what about in the desert? Fish fossil in the desert, right? So it happens also. Like look at this. There are fossils. Look at this fish in the desert. Wow. So see, it means that we can uncover a lot of things based on these fossils that we can find everywhere. For example, in the desert, we can find a fossil of A tree in the desert. Tree fossil in the desert. Look at this. So if there is something like this, we can say that it is not a desert before. It was a forest, probably, right? It was a forest because of these fossils. So we can see, or we can analyze the history of an environment because of these fossils. Okay, so for example, an area with many plant fossils may suggest that the area was a forest long time ago. Okay. Now let's proceed to the next slide. We're almost done. I think, yeah, here. Now, this is the last thing that I want to explain to you. The fossils, for example, the one that we can see here is a trace fossil. It is a footprint of a dinosaur. And it says here, where is this? Can you read this one? Where is this in Thailand?
Phuket.
Okay. In Kalasin province in Thailand. I don't know where is this. North, south, east, northeast. Okay. And we also have here fossils of Susan Hoi Beach in Krabi province in Thailand also. So these provinces contain some shells. So it means that there's a dinosaur here in Thailand before. Ay, ay, ay. So if the dinosaurs are still living here, there might be dinosaurs here in Thailand. So we can compare fossils, fossil species found in different rocks. For example, in the fossil of an undated rock is of the same species as the fossil. On a dated rock, we can say that rocks are of similar age. Okay? So for example, I will draw again. So for example, there is a bone here. There is a rock. There is a rock, and there is a fish. Okay, only the fish that I can draw. Okay, there's a fish here, and this is the rock A, and in the rock B, okay, I'll just change the shape of rock B here. There is a fish also, and this fish is the same. Okay, this is rock B. So what is the meaning of this? This one you don't know. This one you don't know how old. You don't know how old is this. But this one you know that this is let's say this is like 5,000 years old. Okay? So as you can see, the fish is the same. The fish here are the same with this one. So what can we see there? Or what can we conclude? We can conclude that this one should be 502, right? It should be 502 because they contain the same fossil. So this is basically what it is saying in your book in this part right here. We can compare fossil species found in different rocks. Okay, but it is only estimate. Okay, estimate the relative ages of the rocks, not their actual ages. What's the meaning of that? Can you guess? Can you estimate how old am I? Parinya, look at me, Parinya. Where is Parinya? Can you tell me how old am I? Can you estimate, Parinya, how old is Teacher Edward? How old is Teacher Edward, Parinya? Oh, I think Parinya cannot hear me. What about Jirayu? How old do you think is Teacher Edward?
21.
Oh, 21. Okay, I will give plus 100 for Jirayu. What about Chuntira? How old do you think am I?
30.
Oh, 30? Oh, yeah, I give you minus 100. What about Natchanan? Natchanan, how old am I?
24.
Oh, 24. Okay. You Natchanan want the plus plus 100. What about Apiwit? Can you tell me or can you estimate how old am I? Oh, Apiwit went away. Now let's go to, oh yeah, Apiwit, go.
You kind of young. I think you around 27.
Oh, wow, 27. Okay. I was 27 2 weeks ago. I had my birthday last August 14. So now I am 28. Okay, so it was Apiwit who got the almost exact date. I mean exact birthday. So all that you did is just an estimate of the relative age, but not my actual age. The same thing with this. We can actually compare, like this fossil might be 500 years old, depending on the rock that has the same kind of fossil. Okay. Now let's proceed to our practice time. What is the fossil shown above? Anybody can answer. What is the fossil shown above?
Plant.
Okay. What particular plant?
Very fern.
Yes, yeah. It is a fossil of a fern. Or if you answer it is a fossil of a plant is also correct. What about the next one here? The next question is, she observes a similar fossil on rock B. So this is rock A and this is rock B. So what is the meaning of that? What can she conclude about the ages of rocks A and B?
Maybe they had the same age.
Okay, the same age or they are of similar age. Thank you. Very good, because they have like relative age. Okay. What about this? This one is easy. Zan finds many fossils of marine mollusks in a desert as shown below. Which of the following are most likely to be true? Two correct answers. A, the fossils are of dead plants. B, the fossils are of dead animals. Letter C, the area was likely to have been a jungle. Or letter D, the area was likely to have been a sea. What's your answer?
B and D.
B and D. Yeah, it is a fossils of a dead animals, correct? And the area was likely to have been a sea. Okay. Very good. So you can see, like, even if it is a desert, we can still have an idea that it was not a desert before. It might have been a sea or something like that. So here there's an answer already. Which rock layer contains the oldest fossil, X, Y, or Z? The answer is Z. You can see it there, yeah. But the question next, let's see. Why do you think that the Z is the oldest one? Why? Maybe I will ask maybe anybody who wants to answer? Maybe Paradi wants to try? Do you have any idea? What about this? You said like the answer is layer Z. It contains the oldest fossils. But can we explain why we say it's Z?
It's the lowest.
It's the lowest, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true. So basically, the older fossils are found at the bottom of the Earth's surface because the deeper means the older, right? Because here in the layer X, if we can see the bones here in layer X, it means it was not old enough, right? Okay, thank you. I think this is the last question. What is a fossil? Can you tell me what is a fossil again, based on the definition found in your book? What is a fossil? Anybody who wants Jinipa, Napichaya, Satawit, Supakrit? Anybody? Kanyapak, Putisan? Because we don't have time anymore. Okay? Anybody?
Remains of ancient plants and animals.
Okay, it is the remains of ancient plants and animals. And how it is formed? It is formed when the remains of plants and animals get trapped between layers of sediments. Okay, so good job, everybody. Okay, at this point in time, we'll just I will share the Microsoft Excel, and then please say present if your name is called. So let's go directly here because we are running out of time. Okay, so there. Please do not leave yet because I am not done checking your attendance. Number one, are you here? Number one? Putisan, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, so we have number one, number two, three, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Number 11, are you here, Chayangkul? 11 is absent. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Number 25, are you here, Suwapich? Okay. 26, Tanpisit, are you here? 27, Jirapat? Jirapat is absent also. 28, Kanyapak is here. Number 29, Disorn, are you here, Disorn? I think Disorn was here, but he went out early. Okay, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Number 37, Wiripon, are you here? Wiripon, are you here? Absent. 38, Natchuda. And 39, Piradich, present. Okay, so thank you for coming, boys and girls, and I hope you learn and enjoy, and you learn a lot of things in our lesson for this afternoon. And next week, we are going to have our part 2 of the fossils. Okay, goodbye, everyone, and I'll be seeing you again on Monday. Let's take a picture. Turn on your camera and smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.